Hey up, I'm Phil and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Let's get on and deal with this raid, this mangy? Oh, raids aren't mangy by themselves, but no, we need to deal with this raid. And they're dropping in from the top, okay, and a mad animal. Now, they're in what? They're roughly the centre of the map, okay. Need to take note of the location, otherwise I forget. Then onto the maddened squirrel. Whereabouts are you? You're all the way up here. Oh, that's fine. I'll mark that to be hunted and hopefully we'll be fine. And Legu. Hey, what are you doing? You're digging at slate. That's right. I marked this location to be dug through just for a bit of a shortcut to help us sort of get access to these animals, which is of course going to be nice at a later point in time. So we're going to let you finish digging through that wall and make sure everyone is restricted in the home zone. Now, these raiders, of course, will not attack straight away, so we've got a little bit of time to work with, but not much. So we'll see how things go. I'll let that happen. And Lagu, what are you doing now? Yep, you finished the ball. Excellent. Time to restrict everyone to home zone, and obviously restrict Toxo's time. About to call this a timeline, but it's not a timeline. It's a work schedule. Back to what we typically use in our colony, in our sun village. Let's speed things up. And whereabouts is a school, by the way? Oop, I've lost eyes on it. I'm just hoping that I can spot it sort of as it's coming down. There it is. Luckily I saw it, so maybe we can grab Legu and we can just deal with it. Because yep, you got a melee weapon, so no issues there. Let's get you to attack the squirrel and slow it down. There we go. Dead squirrel. How about you even haul it in? Because we can always do with a bit more food around the place. Can't complain there. Yep, everyone is perfectly inside the base, nothing too much to worry about. Excellent, we're looking fine for the time being. Hopefully this raid goes fine. I mean, luckily it's at the start of the episode where I can quote-unquote restart, but you never heard that from me. Oh, and they're beginning their raid, excellent. Let's see, whereabouts are they? Oh, they are exceptionally close. Sorry, Fu. You probably should not be restricted to home zone, but an internal zone. Okay, well, let's, for starters, recruit everyone who can be recruited. So that's these people, not including Toxo or Trado. Toxo can't fight, and Trado is a little bit out of it at the moment. So pull everyone back inside and see if we're safe. Fu, keep running. And look, they've ignored you, Fu. You got very lucky. Okay, we've got Pillar on the right, Falcon with the machine pistol on the left. Freckles the dog, we're going to leave alone. Unforbid the item of Jess, the survivor, who is now dead from the grey crossbows. And Toxo, of course, you're believing, and oh, everyone else is on the other side of the map. This isn't looking good. Should have pulled people earlier. Okay, looks like we're safe again, and we may actually get a what's that shield from this dude that one of our colonists can end up using. So yep, and whereabouts are you going, Prancer? Oh, they're fleeing. Well, that wasn't hard. That was exceptionally easy. It would have been nice if we could have had another person to recruit, but actually, then again, we've got enough people in our colony to worry about, especially with the amount of size and our current food issues. So no, that looks fine. That means I can unrecruit everyone, which is you, and there we go. Restrictions, unrestrict, and make sure the bodies get stripped first before hauled away, which should be the case. Did I click on you? I did. You aren't actually wearing anything. Well, that's kind of odd. I think that's all the items as well, unforbidden. Can't complain once again. Yeah, so sooner or later these bodies will get hauled away and dumped in our body stockpile. I do want to eventually torch these bodies because people will end up walking past us and it isn't very good for their moods. And that's something I believe that we could avoid if we will be a little bit more careful. So that's what I intend to do in the future. But knowing that Trado is no longer wandering in a psychotic state, let's focus back on our beer room. Because we started it last episode, but we never got around to finishing it. Oh, and you've got food poisoning from squirrel corpse. Right, because no one is butchering or cooking. I'm going to pause it for a second. Just so we can focus on this just the time being. So, these beer barrels should in theory be staying within the correct temperature range. It says that indoors is currently 13, which is fine. It's above 7 and below 30. And how many beer barrels have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Now, this was a thought that I had after finishing the last episode, is maybe we can split them into sort of maybe groups. Because there is a lot of barrels, and I don't suspect we'll use all these barrels at once. So my thought is maybe we can just cancel barrel and just do groups of 3. Which, you know, splits things out relatively evenly. Well, that's my thought, and that's what I'm intending to do. It also means less steel and less wood, because we are, in theory, running out of wood now. I do suspect that when we deconstruct these walls to replace them with stone, we won't be. But for the time being, we are, and we need to keep an eye on it. Or we could chop more trees down. We do have plenty of trees on this map, so maybe that's probably a smarter idea. Okay, well, I'll think about it for just a second. Oh, and what was that? Minor break risks. Hunter lacks a weapon. Which hunter? Lagoo. You are a hunter and you have a melee weapon because you're a melee character? Yeah. Maybe we could turn you off from hunting. It might be the better thing for you for the time being. Let's say Lagoo. Whereabouts are you in the listings? Listings, and your hunting is off. So we need to turn on something else for you. Let's put cleaning... Hauling down to a 3, cleaning to a 2, researching at a 1. Just so we always have like a secondary researcher, which is a big thing, at least for me in this colony. Because of course everything is taking exceptionally long. This is at 3 times speed and it's still taking forever. Okay, and what's that? And a sad wonder, right. My mother bear died. My mother bear died. Right. Your mother died. Your mother died? Your mother bear died. Now, I'm a little puzzled by that. What do you mean, mother? Busto Bear Falcon died. Okay, they didn't happen to be in the raid themselves, did they? Who are you? You're Crawford? Crawford, the taser, Wiltshire, the drone, and just the survivor. So those are the only 3 that died, or at least the only ones that were visible. I don't think there were any other bodies on this side of the map. Possibly that was just a random event, and yeah, that was Falcon. Yep, Bear is dead. Well, that's not very helpful. Okay, well I'm going to let that be, and you can go on and keep doing that sad wonder of yours. Maybe we can produce a few more meals and food. Sorry about that. Don't consume the ibex meat. Haul it back in, and we can actually use it to make some proper meals, which... Sorry, try it again, Foo? You didn't hear me the first time, did you? Haul the meat in and have a proper meal. Haul the meat in, slow it down, drop the meat, and we'll get you to eat a simple meal which is served by Val. Val is going to eat 2 meals, supposedly. No, Val grabbed 1 meal, try and grab the other meal now. There we go, that will make you a little happier if you don't eat raw meat. And we will, of course, especially be avoiding any case of worms. Okay, there we go, that's fine. People continue working, I think we're safe. Apart from food, which of course are the blight last time. Right. Okay, time for the mess hunting. I did talk about it. Just make sure everyone, of course, is patched up first. So, food poisoning, yeah, but no one's bleeding, are they? Let's see. I don't see any bleeding. Nope, no bleeding. So I'll grab everyone who can fight, which is not Tredo. So Kanga, Val, Fu, Sparkles, and Legu. Get you all to come up, and we're going to hunt these muffalo. We're having muffalo for dinner. Because last time we did this, it worked really well, and it gave us a lot of meat, and that gave us, you know, the few extra meals that we definitely needed in our colony. So yeah, everyone's up. Yes? Awesome. So let's work out. You have a pistol. Let's place you just here. You got melee. I'll prefer not to use you for the time being. Survival rifle. I'll put you next to Fu. Pillar. That took forever. That takes forever to fire, so I'll place you probably nearby. And same with you. Another pillar. And Lego will just keep it on the bottom. Yeah, something like that. That should work out. Slow it down and start firing at these muffalo. Awesome. Keep it going. That's 1 muffalo down. Second muffalo. Oop, that was minor break risks, not a muffalo revenge, which is something we're trying to avoid. Or at least if we have the firepower. There we go. Muffalo revenge. Lego, come on, get up, and we need to deal with these muffalo. So melee attack it. I think we'll be fine. It is. This is the one that is deciding to attack us. Can I click on it? Yeah, it is. Cool. Let's continue dealing with it. Awesome. That one's down and dealt with. Unforbid these bodies, because of course we're going to haul them in for the meat. And if I can click on these muffalo. Yeah, they aren't attacking us. Cool. No problems there. So let's get you guys to shoot them. And encourage them a little closer. Yep. That's better. So Lego, you didn't take any damage, did you? No, nothing new, apart from missing your arm. Which of course is probably not going to be very helpful for you. Okay, let's bring them a little closer and we'll attack the next muffalo. So start firing, and Lego, bring you a little closer as well. So you need to make sure that you can run in and save the day, unless a muffalo revenge happens once more. Oops. Can I unforbid it? Thank you. No. Thank you. Muffalo underneath. Not the rat on top. Start firing at the last body and we should be fine. Ah. Come on, you can put out its misery as well. And any second now. Excellent. Unforbid these bodies and get everyone to haul them in once their people are unrestricted, which they are. What did that say? You are already hauling it. I think Val can't haul, so that's fine. Kanga, you're going to haul that body in. Fu, you can grab this one. And Lego, can you grab the far one once I unforbid it? Can I click on the body underneath? Thank you. That's a little bit frustrating not being able to click on body the muffalo, because I believe that you can only click on one tile. One tile belongs to the muffalo itself. So if you're not clicking exactly on the tile, but it makes it hard to select the object. But given the muffalo are greater than one tile, yeah, it's a little easy to misclick. So Lego, sorry, I'll get you over here and we'll get you to not melee attack the rat, but not consume the muffalo either. We'll just unforbid these bodies and see what happens. Lego, okay, try it again. Get you to haul this one in. Awesome. So there's only one body remaining, which someone else can grab at another time. Actually, if the workflow has been set up correctly, which it should be by now, then that will give us plenty of meat to deal with. What am I saying? Plenty of meat. I'm saying plenty of hands to grab the last body. Phew, I'm getting a little bit distracted. I must admit I am a little bit tired at the start of this episode. But that won't stop me from persevering. And summer. Your crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store several days of food. You know, I wanted to grow food and we still haven't made it. 78% grown. And it's now officially summer. We've gone through the entire spring. I must admit that is somewhat frustrating. Hopefully the summer days aren't going to get too hot, which, given that we know the range in this biome, don't think it gets up to 30, so I think we're safe there. But there may be points where it goes freezing and these plants may die off, which is what I'd like to avoid because we have not been able to harvest proper crops, well, since at the, probably very early on in the seasons. Anyhow, people should be butchering, people will start producing meals, and I think we'll be fine, so this starvation won't stay around for too much longer. So what I'm going to do is I'll see you guys in the morning. Awesome. Just saw that we brought in the last body, the last muffalo body, so hopefully someone will get around to butchering it. Let's see, Trader at the moment is the one doing cooking. So whereabouts is our second chef, or our second cook? It looks like we got 3 marked, so let's see. Trader is currently cooking. Kanga is our second cook. So what are you doing and where are you? You're sleeping. How about your rest is fine, so I'm going to wake you up and hopefully you can get around to butchering. Awesome. Which means more meat is sitting around the place, and we're sort of optimizing this workflow a little bit more than we were in previous episodes. There we go, dump the meat down, and of course this should also stay frozen, which it is. Awesome, I really can't complain, this is turning out really well. And hey, whereabouts are you going, Kanga? I thought you were meant to be doing more butchering. No, you're going to stand on the potato plants and kill them while playing horseshoes. Fair enough. That's RimWorld logic for you. Anyhow, we got, what is this, summer, we have a battery which is breaking down, okay, we know about that. Cargo pods, okay, what have we got this time? We've got pemmican, oh my god, this is good. This lasts forever, this game is being too kind right now, I don't like it. We do run a very big risk of something bad happening, especially with wooden walls. Now, I will want to replace these, and of course I can't replace all the points, because that is marsh area. Yeah, we can't build a marsh. I guess that's one issue with this colony, is it's sort of penned in A lot of it's penned in. More than a mountain biome normally is. Okay, let's see. How would I go about it? Well, I think first thing, of course, would be to probably make stone bricks all the way across here. And then just replace this wall, because we can't extend it any further. Same with this side. We'll probably keep it on the same level and maybe bring it a bit further out. Possibly only one extra block, so we can build it and then deconstruct the wall when the outer wall is in place, the outer stone wall. Yeah, I think that's probably the better way to deal with it right now. Anyhow, we got a marriage. Wow, Sparkles and Kenga. Finally, this is our first marriage in the colony, and this is looking really good. Now, we need to work out a place that we can put a marriage ceremony. And in episode 2, we had a place planned out, which had its own little field and everything, but this time I don't suspect we'll be doing that until we get more space. But I will be marking an area for people to do the marriage. I'm probably just going to drop it in the middle of the field, because fields of plants generally look okay. Let's see, probably just here. Let's take a look at the beauty then. -1, -2. I lie. Those are ugly plants. Okay, well, we're not putting it there then. And yeah, that's ugly. That's understandably ugly. I guess we can keep it in here. Just a bit of the mess at the moment, which is reducing the beauty. Okay, inside it is. Looks like I don't get much choice in that. And also remove this outer area that we placed down. Okay, now I'm going to be keeping an eye on it, and hopefully we can get the marriage to happen very soon. Maybe even in this episode. I'd love that to be the case. Yeah, Sparkles, are you doing your hauling pemmican to the stockpile? How about if we get you to do... No, I'll let you do that. And I'll grab food once food has had a bit more social. To do a bit of cleaning, because this was really quite nasty. Let's get you to clean the dirt. Try it again. Clean the vomit. The vomit comet. That's what your name should be. Who was that? Was that Prancer? Oh, that's Kanga's. Right. Kanga's nickname should be Vomit Comet. Seems very apt. And also we've got one in the doorway as well. Wow, that is nasty. Next time try and do it outside. And yet we're getting the bills which are saying frozen. I really can't complain. This is turning out really well. Really happy about this. And now even pemmican. Hey, just realised we can actually extend this stockpile out a little further. We have the room to do it. Yeah, might as well use all the space up. And they shouldn't be placed in the doorway either. There we go. It's the best way to optimise things, and people shouldn't be starving for a while. I do suspect they will continue to starve because it is RimWorld, and I am the one owning this colony right now. Or controlling this colony. You know, it's not Foo's RimWorld without a bit of starvation here and there. But I do suspect with how many units of meat, 563 units, that people shouldn't starve for too much longer. Though we will need to be producing more meals than we currently are. But I guess that's something we can deal with in the morning. Well, I cannot complain. I am finally seeing what I wanted to see, and that was food cleaning, which should be Foo's main priority right now. Oh, but what's this? A mid-world chef. A mid-world. Oh, mid-world. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't really looked too much into the folklore of the RimWorld itself, or the RimWorld game. But I'm assuming RimWorld being a world at the very rim of a solar system of sorts, and a mid-world being maybe like a main trade point, or a planet more accessible than the current desolate place that we're sitting on. So, a mid-world chef named Krill Bauer. Bauer? Yeah, calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the Grey Crossbows. Well, we know how to deal with those guys, don't we? He begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, he's 30 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the pirates on his tail. I think we can do that, and I wouldn't mind having another chef around the place. We don't have the food for it, for sure, but maybe we can actually move into something like, what was the research for it? Horticulture? No. What am I thinking? It's on the very tip of my tongue. I'll remember it in just a second, but let's offer safety. There we go. And hopefully you're not bad. You shouldn't be. Yeah, cooking is good, but you're incapable of everything that I wanted. Oh, why? You're incapable of dumb labour, caring, social, scary, firefighting, and cleaning. You were a test subject? Right. Wow, that's not very nice. and which causes you not to be able to do firefighting, doctoring, or wardening. And as an adult, you're a mid-world chef. Wow, that's certainly quite a story. So yeah, you should be probably wandering back into a colony and of course give you the right restrictions, which is pretty much that actually. Everyone is home zone now. Yes, that will keep them safe, as long as they don't wander to the outside of the walls, which, knowing our colonists, they will. And what was the next thing I was thinking of? Yeah, that was right, research. So what I was saying about research was hydroponics. There we go. I was very close, hydroponics. If we did the research for that, then we can grow things indoors. We don't have to worry about winter destroying our crops. With that said, we don't happen to have access to something like the sun lamp right now, do we? Or is that part of hydroponics? I believe that is probably part of hydroponics. It's not. Well, maybe that solves our issue after all then. If we were to indoor this rice field just here, then we can produce rice all year round, assuming the sun lamp has a range, which it nearly does. Oh, this is tempting. Okay, we're going to work with this, work out how to do this or just after the raid actually. Yeah, that's probably the best thing, so let's speed this up and see what happens. And without going too much Enya on you, I think we can say, here comes the raid again. Laugh, 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 cackle, cackle, cackle. So we got another raid, of course, from the cross bolts, grey cross bolts, and we knew that was going to happen. So they're attacking immediately, and they're just here. So how many are there? Okay, there is a few, and I can't get a listing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people to deal with. Oh, that's nothing too much to worry about. Bauer will get inside, and then we'll get everyone onto the weapons duty, and we should be safe. One thing I should check is, what are you guys attacking? You're attacking the cooler. Don't like that. You've just wandered around the entire base. Wooden door sounds fine. You're using frag grenades on a wooden door. I don't like that. You're attacking the sandbags. No one's behind them, so okay, fair enough. Wooden door, you're igniting a wall. Yeah, this is what I was concerned about, is eventually, as enemies get smarter and harder, they'll do things like igniting wooden things, hence my wooden walls, which is why I wanted to move onto stone. And yeah, same with you. Okay. We'll deal with them. We've dealt with the raids before, and we'll deal with them again. Yeah, okay, that was a little off. Anyhow, let's grab everyone except Bauer and Toxu, who aren't ready to fight or can't fight, and get them over here and start working out how we're going to order things. Yep, we got enough time to position everyone, which is good. So, Sparkles on the left. Falcon, I think we'll place you in the center this time. Trader, you don't have a weapon. What are we going to do with you? Well, obviously give you a melee weapon, because we want you to die fast. Right. Give you melee. Who's next? Fu, get you on the right side. Want to keep you safe. In this raid, Legu, far right, because you got melee. Val, I think we'll just see where people are going for the time being. And Kanga, guess we can place you on the left side as well. Left side of Falcon, right side of Sparkles. We should be safe, and I think we're looking fine. And whereabouts are these people? Okay, they're taking the time to get over here. Right, maybe we can send someone out as a bit of a bait. I really want to give that a shot. Let's see, how's your running skills like? You're a fast walker? Okay, we're using you. Yeah, because it's just poor manipulation. So let's just place you over here, and we'll just probably dip you around the corner once these people come a little closer, I think. Kanga, you coming closer? You are. Excellent. Val. Right, Fu and Val are going to swap positions, because I want Fu to go left and Val to stay, obviously, as safe as possible, given that they are the elder in this colony of ours. Okay, Bauer's going to wear some clothes. Toxo is doing, what's up? More planting? Fair enough. Sowing. Because you have harvested a few plants. Huzzah, we have finally had more hops. Maybe we can produce beer. It's been a long time coming. Okay. Anything else I need to consider before we focus solely on the raid? I think that is it, yes. Okay, so whereabouts are you wandering? You're igniting sandbags. Well, the only sandbags is here? Yep, so I think we're safe, and Legu will just keep you there hopefully encourage these people to come closer. Trader, you have your knife right? You do. So I'll place you on the outer right. And I think we're safe for the time being. Yep, because they're still coming down, and hopefully Legu is more of a target for these people. Really would rather if you didn't attack the caller. Yeah, but could you change your mind? No, you're not. Okay. Let's bring him down and see how this turns out. Okay, so we're going to lose maybe a caller or two, so it's probably better if we build walls up around this area, just so it doesn't happen. Yeah, okay, well, so that's one thing we can do. Actually, I'll mark it right now, just so I don't forget about it, because it'd be a shame if I did. So sandstone wall, and what's it? We only need a small gap. Given that there are two callers here, I'm actually going to wall it off something like this. Yeah, and then build maybe a second wall just so they don't break through. Now this caller over to our food storage. This one's going to be a little interesting given how close it is to the marshland. And I would prefer to maximize the space. That's not really maximized, but 2x2 space, can't complain. Okay, back on to dealing with these raiders. Okay, slot back down and see how this turns out. So everyone should be behind defenses. Yep. It's a bit of a disappointment that we didn't get the last steel trap rearmed. But hopefully a few people run down, set up a few traps. Yep, which is what I want to see. And yeah, we've definitely taken a few good pot shots. Awesome, we've got a few even more weapons now. Obviously that we're going to sell some of them, so that's something. So continue firing away and we'll see how this goes. Okay, Kanga's been hit. What's that? Machine pistol, your right foot was destroyed. That's already been there. So your right hand, 15 out of 20, you're fine for the time being, so I'll let you be. So continue shooting. Critical alert fire. Alright. You're going to start putting down these potato plants. Okay, we're going to let you do that. I can't stop you. Now, where is the other raider? Jacobs. Still going to attack this caller. Right, I was hoping you'd go somewhere else first, but obviously you're not going to. So let's continue firing, and yep, Falcon has now taken a hit. Machine gun pistol, 35 out of 40. You're safe for a while longer. So just keep an eye on people. If they get hit, double check their health. And if it is too low, I move them back. Otherwise, there's a chance of them losing the body part itself. And yeah, that's just general body loss. And nope, even Fu got a hit this time. Okay, 25 out of 30. So I think Falcon. So that's to the torso. Of course, if you lose your torso, you're dead. But if you lose a body part, oh, that was a headshot as well. Time for you, Fu, to run away. I think even Falcon and Kanga, because they're the ones that have taken damage right now. Oh, you're wandering the wrong way as well. Don't beat the fire out. Rest until healed. And if I grab Fu, tell you to rest until healed as well. Yep, you're running the right way. And Kanga, whereabouts are you running to? Sorry, wrong location. You get to run inside. Keep safe. That's my preference. And yeah, I think because we're behind a wall, that's helping with our defense. Because this guy is way too far away to hit. And, there we go. That's which core you're attacking. Well, luckily we don't have any beer stored for the time being. We don't, do we? No, we don't. Okay, good. So you two can continue melee attacking that, and you've got to get through a few doors. So we're safe there. Maybe we can just defeat this last guy, and you should start running. Well, that's what I'd prefer. But we're not getting any solid hits, are we? No, and Fu and Falcon, of course, haven't been patched up yet. How about Kanga? Can you doctor at all? Let's see. Kanga, you can, of course, doctor. So let's turn off firefighting. And hopefully your next priority should be consuming a simple meal. No, that's not your next priority. Your next priority is to treat Fu. And Freckles and Falcon. Okay, and how are they coming through the back entrance? Okay, they're just breaking barrels. That's not too much of an issue. And you're taking a wooden door, which means you're walking around. So no, we're safe. Yeah, because you're walking that way. Awesome. Nothing to worry about right now. But hopefully we can get a few more proper hits. And no misses like that one. That was a bad miss, Sparkles. Your goal is to hit... Who's that? Coffee. Your goal is to hit Coffee. Not that we have coffee in our colony, but they're coffee. So your skills are pathetic. Right, that's why you can't hit anyone. And Val, well, of course, you got a pretty dead aim, which you're not actually hitting anyone, now that I realise. Thinking, is there anything we want to do? I think we might just grab, Legu and Trado. We're going to grab you two and get you down here just to deal with Matthews. Yeah, I like that idea, because that means you are actually doing some work for us, and these guys can continue just, taking pot shots at each other, which of course I think we're going to be safe. Though Sparkles, you are getting relatively close. Okay, but got to keep an eye on people, make sure they're all safe. Okay, Legu's down. Trado didn't make it there in time, so hopefully you don't take too much of damage. Let's see, 15 with shooting and 11 with melee. We should have tried arresting you. You would have been nice to have around. You are a sheriff, though. Oh, that brings back memories. Let's leave you alone. I don't think there's any micromanagement we can do down there. And Jacobs, you are running towards a wooden door, taken down by a trap. God damn, I love these Deadpool traps. They work so well. But we do need to get rid of maybe one or two more people before they run away. So Sparkles, how's your health going? Health. You got a couple of machine shot wounds, gunshot wounds. I want to say, getting the words muddled up there. And your levels are all fine, though I don't like the fact that you've taken a bullet to the spine. No, right arm and brain. Yep, we know about that. Oh, good, they're running, which means Matthew died. Excellent. And we do actually have a charge rifle, which I think Val would be an excellent candidate for. So let's get you to equip the charge rifle. How about if I unrecruit and then get you to equip it, because I don't want you to stay recruited. And Sparkles, can you... what are you doing? Go and rest? Shouldn't you start putting out fire? No, because you're not a firefighter, right? That'd be right. Well, that didn't go too badly. We certainly dealt with quite a few people, and now we have a professional cook from the Midworlds. Something I cannot complain about at all. Okay, so I'll just mark these bodies probably to be stripped first, which is that. I think this field, of course, is going to burn down. Hopefully not the rest of our wall. So hopefully one of our colonists get out there, which probably means me micromanaging them once more. But this is where we're going to leave it for this episode. I think it is an excellent point to leave it. So, if you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this episode, the like button is there for the taking. So, as I've said in the past and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.